family? Welcome back to the channel. You already know it's your boy Moose Talks Hoops. If you're new to my channel, hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell, and hit the like button. You already know it's a lot of things in this world that cost, but hitting the like button ain't one of them. Yes, sirski. Y'all know what time it is. Y'all know what to do. Smash that like button and share the video so we can talk some hoops. First things first, salute to my chat. Salute to my chat, man. Y'all rock out for me. Y'all show up and show out. Salute to my guy, Tackable Pond. Salute to my guy, King Swag. Salute to my guy, Will. Salute to my guy, Iron Man 32. Salute to my guy, Ty Austin. Salute to my guy, Goat James in the building. Smash that like button and share the video. And I want to get right into it, man. Because not only is Stephen A. disgusting, vile, offensive, Stephen A. is straight up
blasphemous.
Flat out. Smash that like button and share the video. Stephen A. Smith, this man has the unmitigated gall to come on national TV, not once, but twice, and make the dumbest of claims in his entire history. And now is the time, y'all. Now is the time, right? Now is the time to unplug the mics on these mainstream media buffoons. Now is the time. Now is the time to unplug the mics on these mainstream media buffoons. Smash that like button and share the video. This man, Stephen A. Smith. Stephen A. Smith had the nerve on his show, the Stephen A. Smith show yesterday, to come out here and say in a game of one-on-one basketball, he would beat LeBron James. Now, there were stipulations to this, y'all. There were stipulations to this. Salute to my guys, Rap Guy Reloaded in the building, Leslie Barber, Instinct Entertainment, and my guy Keep It 100 because he keeps it 100. This man, Stephen A. Smith, was asked on his show if he was to play LeBron James one-on-one, the first to 100 wins, and he got 99. 99 points. Don't seem too bad, right? 1 point away from 100. If he could beat LeBron James. And the man literally said, yes, he could. And then today on First Take, he doubles down and says, ain't no way he's losing one-on-one with LeBron James while being up 99. Now, if this was a straight up shooting contest and Stephen A. Smith, you just had to make one bucket, I might give you a chance. I might give you a chance, even though we've all seen you shoot the basketball, Stephen A. Smith. Pay attention here. We've all seen you shoot the basketball. And it ain't nothing but air, brother. Nothing but air. But still, if this was a shooting contest, I might give you a shot. But you're talking about one-on-one with LeBron James all up in your grill. And not only any LeBron James, a motivated LeBron James guarding Stephen A. Smith one-on-one. And you want me to believe you gonna have the airspace to get a shot up, let alone make a shot? Are you serious? And the gap between Stephen A. Smith and LeBron James when it comes to basketball is the gap between me and a 9-month-old baby when it comes to the game of basketball. Smash that like button and share the video. And this man, with his rainbow hairline, somewhere below that rainbow hairline inside his brain, he believes he can actually get one off, y'all. Smash that like button and share the video. Now, Stephen A. Smith, I've seen you tell a bunch of lies, but this has to be rock bottom, especially for you, dog. Especially for you, dog. Especially for you. This is the same man that said he went down there to Winston-Salem, North Carolina, tried out for their basketball team, hit 17 straight three-pointers in a row, and was offered a scholarship. But nobody other than him has record of it. Nobody other than him has record of it. Now, I let that lie slide. And I've let plenty of Stephen A. Smith lies slide before. And I've kept letting them slide, letting them slide, letting them slide further than his hairline. But this I can't go for, y'all. This I can't go for. See, this is what happens, right? When you take the high road with these chumps and you don't give them any airtime, you don't give them any responses, you don't give them any interviews. They come out here saying blasphemous stuff like this. And I mean, not only is it blasphemous. That's how blasphemous it is, in the words of Stephen A. Smith. Smash that like button and share the video, y'all. Smash that like button and share the video, man. This fool really thinks, in his heart of hearts, brain of brains, that with LeBron James guarding him, he can score one bucket. Forget the one bucket. I don't believe you can get a shot off. I don't believe you could get a shot off, Stephen A. Smith. I don't. Just like we can't see you, just like we can't see your hairline, I can't see you even getting a jumper off. Forget a layup. The best shot you got is running away from LeBron James, damn near the half court, and trying to heave the basketball and pray it goes in. That's the best chance you got. For real. For real. And his own people on First Take, his own people try to save him from himself today. They try to save him from himself. You have Molly Karam, Tim Legler, Ryan Clark, everybody trying to get Stephen A. Smith to walk it back. And this is a sad state in the media world, right? We're in the midst of the NBA playoffs. You had the Celtics advancing to their third straight Eastern Conference final. You had the Dallas Mavericks winning a pivotal Game 5 on the road in OKC with a bounce-back game by Luka Doncic. You got tonight's matchup between the Minnesota Timberwolves and the Denver Nuggets. And out of all of that, all this action going on in the NBA playoffs, First Take is reduced to doing this as a topic. This how bad it's gotten on TV, y'all. Through the midst of the NBA playoffs, they're doing a segment on if Stephen A. can beat LeBron James in a one-on-one game of basketball. Smash that like button and share the video, man. Salute to my love life with Shay Meyer in the building. And Leslie Barber, you absolutely right. Nobody in America Nobody. Not Inspector Gadget. Not the crime dog. Not Carmen Sandiego. Nobody can find any record of Stephen A. Smith getting a basketball scholarship after knocking down 17 three-pointers in a row. Nobody. And it's disgusting, man. ESPN is disgusting. First Take is disgusting. And you got these haters and critics out here that will literally swear up and down that ESPN is ran by LeBron James. No, ESPN is ran by LeBron James smear campaigns. LeBron James smear campaigns. This is the same Stephen A. Smith, a day after the Los Angeles Lakers were eliminated from the playoffs, did a whole segment on First Take on why Michael Jordan is the greatest basketball ever. Unprovoked. And 4 out of the 5 things on his list had absolutely nothing to do with the game of basketball. And this is the same network you guys want to call the La Media. Somehow LeBron James has mind control over ESPN, and he tells them what to say, and he tells them what to talk about. But every step they take, they trying to throw rocks at this man. It's disgusting. It's disgusting. You got a damn near 60-year-old in Stephen A. Smith on national TV pounding his chest, claiming that he can beat LeBron James one-on-one. How sad has the media gotten? How thirsty has the media gotten to be using this man's name for clicks and views? This is supposed to be the worldwide trusted leader in sports. This is supposed to be the worldwide trusted leader in sports, ESPN. And this is what they've been reduced to, y'all. This is what they've been reduced to. Doing whole 10, 15-minute segments about if Stephen A. Smith, of all people, Stephen A. Smith, this Stephen A. Smith, this one right here, that one right there, can beat LeBron James in one-on-one, in a one-on-one game of basketball. And somebody signed off on that. Somebody signed off on that. We're going to use 15 minutes of airtime to talk about how Stephen A. Smith can beat LeBron James in a game of basketball. Iron Man 32, you exactly right, brother. You exactly right. You exactly right. It was ESPN Films, right? It was ESPN Films that put out The Last Dance, right? If I'm not mistaken, it was ESPN Films that put out The Last Dance, right? The same ESPN you guys say is ran by LeBron James. The same ESPN that you guys say is ran by LeBron James. It's unbelievable, bro. And this is a grown man here. He damn near 60. He old enough to be our father, uncle, grandfather. This is a grown man here. This is a grown man here. This is a grown man here. Who, by the way, shoots open jump shots like this. Open jumpers. This is Stephen A. Smith. And you mean to tell me with a LeBron James guarding you, A LeBron James that already hates your guts, you think you gonna score a bucket on him? Like, you gotta be kidding me, man. You gotta be kidding me. I almost didn't do this stream, y'all. I almost didn't even do this stream because I could not believe it. The more and more I watched it, I could not believe what was coming out this man's mouth. I couldn't believe it. The hate this man has for LeBron James is weird, bro. It's weird. And I'm going to tell you guys where it all comes from. And I've said it before on my channel. The hate that Stephen A. Smith has for LeBron James is from LeBron James's refusal to let Stephen A. Smith be his mouthpiece in the media. That's where the beef stems from. That's where the beef between Stephen A. Smith and LeBron James all comes from. It's because LeBron James would rather speak for himself than to have Stephen A. Smith speak for him. That's all it is. And LeBron James was smart not to associate himself with Stephen A. Smith. Look how Stephen A. Smith has done every NBA player that he's associated with and befriended. He stuck knives in all their backs. From Allen Iverson to Kobe Bryant to Shaquille O'Neal to Carmelo Anthony. Each one of these guys that befriended Stephen A. Smith trusted him as a brother in the media world. He's always stabbed them in the back. For real. For real. Before Kobe Bryant died, Stephen A. Smith had him in his top 2. I'm trying to show y'all this ain't just exclusive to LeBron James. Before Kobe Bryant died, Stephen A. Smith had Kobe Bryant in his top 2. After the man passes away, you won't even entertain a GOAT conversation if Kobe Bryant is in it. All of a sudden, Kobe Bryant ain't top 10 no more. But when he was alive and your friend, quote unquote, he was top 2. It was him and MJ. The man passes away and it's like, you're not even putting him in your top 10? Look how he did Allen Iverson, unprovoked. Allen Iverson is the reason why we even know who Stephen A. Smith is. Allen Iverson is the reason that we even know who Stephen A. Smith is. And you see how he did him for a story. For a news article, he stabbed his quote unquote little brother in the back. You remember when Skip Bayless was on ESPN? You remember when Skip Bayless was on ESPN and he was the network's LeBron protagonist? He was that media member that was on LeBron's behind, pause, no Diddy. He wanted to be what Howard Cosell was to Muhammad Ali. He wanted to be that to LeBron James. You remember how Stephen A. Smith used to act back then? He was the guy giving LeBron James props. But the more and more LeBron James won, the further and further away Jordan pushed Stephen A. Smith away. And Stephen A. Smith couldn't have that. He couldn't have that. So as soon as Skip Bayless left ESPN, who turned into the LeBron James protagonist? None other than Stephen A. Smith. None other than Stephen A. Smith. And I get the sports media world has turned to entertainment, but this ain't entertaining at all, bro. This ain't entertainment at all, bro. This is just straight up vile hate. It's disgusting. It's offensive. And once again, it's straight
blasphemous. Blasphemous.
For real. For real. It's really time to unplug these mics, bro. Like, what are you guys going to do the day this man retires? What are you going to do? I tell you what Stephen A. Smith is going to do. He's going to leave ESPN the day LeBron James retires. You mark my words. You mark my words. The day LeBron James retires, ESPN will have no use for Stephen A. Smith, and Stephen A. Smith will probably move on to his own thing. He'll probably try to do his own, continue to grow his Stephen A. Smith show on YouTube. He'll try to end up on Fox News or MSNBC or ABC or CNN, something like that. He'll just talk, he'll stop talking about sports altogether once LeBron James retires. You mark my words. And a lot of these guys is going to lose their jobs and lose their shows once LeBron James retires. Skip Bayless included. Skip Bayless included. They're going to ride off into the sunset, do their own little thing, hate on Bronny James from the sidelines every once in a while, and that's it. That's it. This is the worldwide trusted leader in sports. They have been reduced to, during the NBA playoffs, be doing an entire segment on how Stephen A. Smith can beat LeBron James in a game of one-on-one basketball, man. If I'm the NBA, I'm pulling my media rights away from ESPN. I'm pulling my media rights away from ESPN because you're not going to tarnish this game that we've built up. Ain't nobody checking for baseball right now. Ain't nobody checking for hockey. Football's in the off season. All eyes is on the basketball world. And when you guys should be talking about Luka Doncic or the Boston Celtics or the Minnesota Timberwolves Denver Nuggets matchup, when you guys could be talking about that, you're spending 10 to 15 minutes talking about if Stephen A. Smith can beat LeBron James in a game of one-on-one basketball. Just picture that. Just picture that. Keep it 100. You ain't lying, bro. You ain't lying. Just the other day, they made a big deal of LeBron James going to the Cleveland Cavaliers game. A LeBron James who was already in Cleveland, spending time with family for Mother's Day. A guy that's from Cleveland, from Akron, played in Cleveland. It's the off season. He told the Lakers he was going to be at the game. And that turned into a 24-hour news media cycle. But these guys swear up and down that LeBron James runs ESPN. Yeah, he runs ESPN in the terms of they use his name to make money. but they ain't using his name in a positive light. You have Brian Windhorst, who lied his entire career and climbed the ESPN ranks off a fake relationship that he had with LeBron James, that they went to the same school. Bro, y'all were not even at that school at the same times. By the time you started to go to St. Vincent, St. Mary's, LeBron James had been in the NBA. It's crazy. It's crazy. And the man literally became a local beat writer to all the way on ESPN just off of lying about his LeBron James relationship. And when LeBron James cut that guy completely off, ESPN's Brian Windhorst turned against LeBron James. For real. Now all the stories that Brian Windhorst from ESPN talks about LeBron James is all cap and it's all negative. Pay attention. Pay attention. Pay attention. I'm telling you. I'm telling you. I'm telling you. Why you think when LeBron James does interviews with ESPN, it's never Stephen A doing the interview? Have you guys noticed that? Have you guys noticed that? Whenever LeBron James does the interview with ESPN, it's never Stephen A. Smith asking him the questions. You remember when LeBron James was approaching Kareem Abdul-Jabbar's record for most points in NBA history? They did a sit-down interview with him. It wasn't Stephen A. Smith doing the interview. It was Michael Wilbon. Michael Wilbon did the interview. You won't ever see Stephen A. Smith getting an interview with LeBron James. So he does things like this to still eat off that man's name. You'll see Stephen A. Smith speaking with Rich Paul, but you'll never see LeBron James and Stephen A. Smith having a conversation. Ever. Ever. And it's just sad, bro. This is what NBA media has turned into, bro. I was a kid when I fell in love with the NBA, bro. The media was not like this. ESPN barely had a piece of the NBA pie. They didn't have no NBA shows when I was a kid. All they had was Sports Center where they was talking about hoops. It was either NBA on TNT, NBA on TBS, and on the weekends, NBA on NBC, where it was real hoops. It was straight up real hoops. You didn't have reporters thinking they were the stars. And who do you have to thank for that? That's LeBron James. These guys became media stars off of being LeBron James haters. Just take a look at our society. Just look at our society. In any aspect of media when it comes to our society, what gets the most views? What gets the more clicks? It's straight negativity. It's straight negativity. You can look at any aspect of our society when it comes to media, whether it be social media, whether it be on TV. Negativity is what's getting the clicks. And these guys, Stephen A. Smith, Skip Bayless, all these guys, even these guys on YouTube, They've made a career off of LeBron James hate and negativity, bro. They've greased their pockets off of LeBron James hate and negativity, bro. They've made millions off LeBron James hate and negativity. And I guarantee you, not one of them has said thank you to LeBron James for changing their lives. Smash that like button and share the video, man. Y'all get them damn likes up too, bro. Y'all get them damn likes up, bro. You sitting in front of the screen, you're looking at the like button, you watching the stream, and all it takes is for you to move that thumb and press that like button, and you still refuse to do so. You still refuse to do so. Rap God Reloaded, it's disgusting. Salute to my guy Clark Ware in the building. It's really disgusting, man. You think they wrote LeBron James a thank you letter, a Christmas card, a birthday gift? Nah. They use his name, they use his likeness to generate millions of dollars. And he don't get a piece of that. I bet you if LeBron James was getting a piece of the pie from the LeBron James hate, it wouldn't be no LeBron James hate. If LeBron James got paid every time they talk about him, the hate that they have for LeBron James, they would absolutely stop talking about him. And it's sad. It's sad. Like, look at this guy's jump shot. Look at this guy's jump shot. He really thinks he can score a bucket on LeBron James while LeBron James is guarding him. For real. At this point, y'all might as well just be actors. Because you can't have this much hate in your heart if this man's name greases y'all's pockets. Y'all don't be complaining when them direct deposits hit. Stephen A. Smith, and they don't be complaining when them direct deposit hits. These guys on YouTube who run LeBron James' name through the mud, they don't complain when them YouTube checks hit on the 21st. The nerve of these guys. The nerve of these guys. He can't even get a thank you. He can't get a thank you. Buy the man some coffee one day. Find out if he got a P.O. box or something. Send him a gift. You're paying your rent off of hating on the man. You're paying your bills off of hating on the man. You tricking on these thoughts by hating on this man. He deserves a thank you. He deserves a thank you. What would y'all do if this man didn't exist? What careers would you guys have? Where would your life be if LeBron James didn't exist? That's something, that's something I suggest you look in the mirror when you ask yourself that question. And Stephen A. Smith, your time is short, dog. Your time is short. And I know you know. And I know you know. Just by the topic that you be discussing, just by the claims you be making, you done ran out of stuff to say. DJ Killer, what up, my guy? Stephen A. Smith, you have run out of things to say. We're not once, but twice, you on national TV talking about how you could beat LeBron James in a game of one-on-one basketball. I know you know your time's coming up. I know you know. That's why you got Shannon Sharp on there. That's why you be bringing all these new bloods on First Take, because you want to slide your way on out by the time LeBron James retires, because you ain't going to have nothing to talk about. Because you ain't going to have nothing to talk about. I already see the play. I can see it from a mile away, Stephen A. Smith. I see what you're doing. You getting ready to slide out. You and Skip Bayless, undisputed, is on its last couple of breaths. You mark my word, they gonna get that. They gonna grease their pockets off the LeBron James farewell tour, and then after that, all these guys is gonna be off TV. Stephen A. Smith, Skip Bayless, a lot of these clowns, a lot of these cowards, they're gonna be off TV. You mark my words. You mark my words. It has gotten that bad. And if I'm Adam Silver, I'm calling ESPN. If I'm Adam Silver, I'm calling ESPN. Like, you guys is tarnishing my games. We got great playoff series going on. We got a 3-time MVP playing out of his mind. We got a budding superstar in Ant Edwards. We got a superstar in Luka Doncic, who just put up a 30-point triple-double in a road game, pivotal game 5. We got all this stuff going on in the NBA playoffs when no other sports are relevant right now. And here you got this rainbow-shaped hairline dude on TV talking about how he could beat LeBron James in a game of one-on-one, and LeBron James been eliminated from the playoffs. It really has. Official J, what up, my guy? It really has. For real. They taking the NBA rights away from NBA on TNT. They should be taking it away from ESPN. And it should go back to how it was back in the day. It should just be NBA on TNT and NBA on NBC. Flat out. That's what it should be going back to. NBA on NBC, NBA on TNT and TBS. How it was back in the day when I was a kid growing up. Because ESPN is tarnishing the NBA. It's straight gossip. It's straight make-believe stories. It's straight pinning players against each other. It's straight up tarnishing players' legacies from people who've never played basketball a day in their life. I mean, for real. This the guy right here. Mr. 17 3-pointers in a row for a scholarship that nobody has a record of. Nobody has a record of. He got the nerve to be saying he could beat LeBron James in a game of one-on-one. Stephen A would sit on the ground and quit if LeBron James was guarding him one-on-one. One-on-one. And that's a sickness. Jonathan, that's a sickness. Everybody from Ryan Clark to Tim Legler, who played 10 plus years in the NBA for the Washington Bullets at the time before they became the Wizards. Ryan Clark. All these people on First Take was literally shocked and appalled at what Stephen A. Smith was saying. But somewhere below that receding hairline, this man actually believes his insanity. And LeBron James is going to do what he do best. Ignore these clowns. Ignore these clowns. Ignore these clowns. Like he been ignoring Stephen A. Smith. LeBron knows Stephen A. Smith been hating on him. LeBron knows exactly why. And LeBron James is not going to give Stephen A. the satisfaction of a response. Because that's all Stephen A. Smith wants from LeBron James, is to be recognized, is to be acknowledged, for him to say his name. LeBron James doesn't give that man the satisfaction. And it burns them. It burns them. It burns them. Official J, you right. Skip Bayless has tried for 20 plus years to get LeBron James to say his name once. Skip Bayless has almost died trying. Skip Bayless is on his last breath. The man is a huff and a puff away from 80. He's been trying for the last 21 years to get LeBron James to say his name once. Before even First Take existed. Before even First Intent existed. Back when it was cold pizza. Back when it was called cold pizza. I don't know if you guys are old enough to remember that. With the other crazy dude, what was his name? Woody Page or something like that. It was Woody Page and Skip Bayless. LeBron ain't say his name not once. Same thing with Stephen A. Smith. Stephen A. Smith was trying to latch on to LeBron James when LeBron James came in the league. He wanted to use LeBron James the way he used Allen Iverson, the way he used Kobe Bryant, the way he used Shaquille O'Neal. He wanted LeBron James to only do sit-down interviews with him. He wanted to be the mouthpiece for LeBron James. LeBron James said, nah, I control my narrative. Stephen A. Smith was offended by that. LeBron James, not once in his career, has ever mentioned the name Stephen A. Smith. And Official J, this is why I try to tell my people. I even try to tell my bro, So Crazy TV, right? I'm like, this is how you know who the GOAT is. Look at the amount of hate he receives. Look at the amount of TV networks and TV shows that can't function without using his name. They cannot function. ESPN literally cannot function without using LeBron James's name. But these guys will tell me ESPN is the La Media. These the same guys that tell me LeBron James controls ESPN. All ESPN does is try to run smear campaigns and troll LeBron James for a response for their next show. This all this is. This all this is. It's a ploy for the next show. It's trying to create the next topic. Salute to my guy, Gorilla Smoke Media. All ESPN wants, all Stephen A. Smith wants is for LeBron James to respond and say, that guy's crazy or this, that, so they can do a 30-minute segment tomorrow on ESPN on LeBron James responding to Stephen A. Smith. I know these media games. I know these media games. I know how these guys get down. They can't trick me. They can't fool me. They can't fool me. I know how these guys get down. That's all this is. It's a ploy to try to get LeBron James to respond, which he's never responded to, not by name at least. They want him to respond on Twitter or say something to somebody, or so they can create a new topic for tomorrow. Because even though it's the height of the NBA playoffs, ESPN cannot function without saying LeBron James' name. And it's sad. It's sad. It's straight up sad, bro. It's straight up sad, bro. It's straight up sad. Y'all smash that like button and share the video, man. This man, Stephen A. Smith, vile, disgusting, low down, and straight
blasphemous.
Up. That's all he is. That's all he is. And what he said was
blasphemous.
Stephen A. Smith, if LeBron James left you open 100 times, trust and believe you wouldn't be able to make one shot, bro. If LeBron James left you open 100 times, that's what you would do. Right there. Shoot an air ball. Shoot an air ball. That's all you'd be able to do, dog. Unplug these mics from these guys, man. Take the cameras away. Take the microphones away. These dudes have nothing left of substance to talk about. And the fact that Stephen A. Smith has been reduced to going on national TV and claiming he can beat LeBron James in a game of one-on-one, it shows how sad the state of NBA media is. Slim Bates, what up, bro? It shows how sad the state of NBA media is. And I cannot wait for the day the NBA pulls its media rights from ESPN. I don't think they should be pulling the rights away from TNT. ESPN is the one that needs to get their rights turned away. It's disgusting. For real. It's disgusting. And then you got guys like that in the chat, right? These guys be Stephen A. Smith's age. Guys like George the Truth Hurts. They be Stephen A. Smith's age. These guys is 50 plus. 50-year-olds. Running around doing tricks on Jordan's Johnson. Pause, no Diddy. They doing tricks on it. These the guys that keep Stephen A. in business. These the guys that believe Stephen A. Smith can beat LeBron James in a game of one-on-one. Type dudes. Type dudes right here. For real. Grown-ass dudes. Somebody granddaddy that be on YouTube all day typing in all caps in the comments. It's disgusting. It's disgusting. And all these guys, they jumpers look all the same. It looks exactly like Stephen A. Smith right here. All they jumpers look the same. It's disgusting. It's vile. It's despicable. And it's straight up
blasphemous.
For somebody like Stephen A. Smith to believe that he can actually be on the same court as LeBron James, let alone score 1 point, man. Disgusting. Disgusting, man. I'll smash that like button and share the video, man. I'm about to get up out of here, man. This is disgusting, man. Stephen A. Smith, you old enough to be somebody's granddaddy coming on national TV lying like that, man. You ought to be ashamed of yourself, man. I'm about to get up out of here, man. Peace and love, family. Once again, you already know it's your boy Moose Talks Hoops. Like I always say, if you're new to my channel, hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell, and hit the like button. You already know. It's a lot of things in this world that cost.